Hey guys, it's Steph from the Hot Moon Podcast, and I normally don't do game recaps like this, but I mean, when you have two, star-studded teams, obviously the Warriors with Steph Curry and the Lakers with LeBron James. I mean, you got to talk about it. And look, we're getting to the part of the NBA season where things are winding down, and I mean, look, you are who you are at this point. I don't see teams just getting better. Especially teams that have like real deep playoff run aspirations. I don't see a team just getting better in the playoffs and just turn the switch. You're kind of, when you limp in playing wise into the playoffs and not playing your best, you're up and down. That's going to be how you're going to end up playing in the playoffs for the most part. I got to say, man, just for the Golden State Warriors standpoint, before I get on the Lakers, because boy, I got a little bit to say about the Lakers. Just for the Warriors standpoint, Steph Curry, marvelous performance. Absolutely sensational tonight. Great game. You got Padinsky. That's how you say his name. Man was knocking shots all over the place, hitting a bunch of threes. I mean, what a and then Kuminga coming off the bench. Absolute. I mean, look. I mean, he was pretty much their entire bench. He just came back from an injury. Excellent. Look, I know people laughed at Draymond Green. I didn't take the Jimmy Butler acquisition that seriously for the Golden State Warriors and how much it could help them in terms of making a deep playoff run, right? I mean, you're thinking ceiling for the Warriors is first round, first maybe second round exit, and that's it. I got to modify my thinking. Just the way this team has been playing the past, since getting Jimmy Butler, they've been one of the better teams, if not one of the best teams in the NBA. And Steph Curry has the help. He has enough. They're not a perfect team, but they have enough. I mean, Jimmy Butler wasn't all that great tonight, right? But he was out there doing a lot of defensive work, a lot of the switch action and covering Luka and LeBron James. I mean, he was all over the place defensively, doing what he can. It wasn't his night for offense. But just having Jimmy Butler out there, another offensive threat that can help, that can let Curry kind of play a little more freely and do his thing is immense. I mean, the value that Jimmy Butler's provided, I underestimated. So hats off to them. And look, guys, I got to say this about the Golden State Warriors. As they lose, I think they're getting close. I mean, look, I think they're only like a game back from being the third, fourth seed or something like that. I mean, if they can get a top four seed, talk about an impressive turnaround for where this team was before getting Jimmy Butler. And guys, I got to start looking at this Warriors team as I got to start taking them serious as an actual threat to go to Western Conference Finals and come out. Just with leadership and experience between the three of Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green. Guys, that's the way they're playing, man. That to me, I mean, just if Steph Curry's be playing like this, they're not just gonna be a hard out. I mean, Draymond Green was being dead serious, and now I'm starting to see it. And I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all to see this Warriors team end up in the Western Conference Finals. I just won't. This team is looking good. I'm starting to put a little more stock in what they're doing offensively. And if Steph Curry finally it looks like Steph Curry has something to play for. I think he can taste it too. Look, LeBron James, I'm about to get to in a second. As Steph Curry, feels that, look, this team is good enough to not just make some noise. In my opinion, I think this team is good enough to make a serious championship run. Absolutely. I've seen enough. I think this team, what you saw tonight, that is going to be a team going forward. And boy, oh boy, the Lakers do not want to be matched up. Depending on how the season goes, the Lakers do not want to be matched up with the Golden State Warriors. It will be a 7-game series, and the Lakers don't want to play around. Now, for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys, there's a couple problems. There's a few problems I see with this team. Obviously, it's going to be Luka Doncic's defense. Okay, in a night where you get 24 points from Hachimura, you get 33 points from LeBron James, you get 31 points from Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is a light show from three. Luka Doncic 0 for 6 from three. Not good. Luka Doncic has a lot of defensive problems. They'll put him in a lot of switch actions. He didn't know what to do. He was getting discombobulated when he had to defend, getting tired. A lot of blow-bys on his watch. That's just a common theme with Luka Doncic. LeBron James looked fantastic, even though he had like a slight injury scare where he kind of ran into Kuminga. I don't know if he hurt his abdominal, whatever it was in midsection. But I mean, he bounced back 33 points. I mean, LeBron James gave you a vintage performance just like Steph Curry did. You got major contributions from Uchi Hachimura. The bench was totally useless. Absolutely useless. Nobody stepped up. from the bench. All right. Finney Smith couldn't get hot from three. He has some wide open looks. And the Lakers team, to me, they're a 3-point shooting team. Because they don't have a lot of post presence, they're a 3-point shooting team. And they're going to need guys like Gabe Vincent and Finney Smith to knock down 3-point shots on a consistent basis. If they're talking about the Lakers, people picking the Lakers to go to the finals, man, if the bench is not hitting threes, if Gabe Vincent and Finney Smith and then Luka Doncic, if they're not hitting threes at a respectable rate, they're done. You're going to get a lot of games like this, okay? And the Lakers try to turn it up towards the end of the game, but how many games are we going to see like this? I can see a lot of games the Lakers losing like this in the playoffs if they're not careful here, okay? Obviously, Luka's a liability defensively, but it seemed that they were able to mask it, so I don't know what the hell was going on tonight, okay? But again, a lot of missed shots, a lot of bad threes that went in transition. So if you're not hitting threes and the threes are good defensive rebounds for the team to go on the break, you're done. That's what I see going on here, okay? The Lakers are kind of, I don't know where to, when they got Luka, and they were in that little window of winning games. They were looking good. The little 8-game win streak. It was looking good. And it didn't seem like they could build on top of it. They were losing games. Obviously, there's a window where LeBron James got hurt. Understandable. But even LeBron James back and at home in a primetime spot to maintain your position. I think they were a 3 seed at this point. It was not good. It's not Mayday for the Laker fans and Laker Nation. I understand all that. But, I mean, just looking at this game, some concerns, man. And I was already having some concerns earlier, even in some of their wins, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not liking the defense I've seen as of late for the Los Angeles Lakers. So I'm not gonna put too much stock into the Lakers in the postseason. They can surprise me. They are the Lakers. You got LeBron James and Luka Doncic. Anything can happen, and I wouldn't be surprised to make it to the finals. But I'm not banking on that. Okay, this is gonna be one of the toughest playoffs in both conferences in a long time. Okay, there's a lot of teams, especially in the West. The West is gonna be brutal. I'm just of the mindset that whoever comes out of the West is going to win the NBA championship. And I mean, guys, look. Perkins was just talking on First Take today. They're talking about like, is Austin Reeves at number 3? He is. But the sad thing about it is that Austin Reeves cannot be your second leading scorer when you have a Luka Doncic on your squad. It's nice to have him when a guy can't pick up the slack like Luka Doncic, but I mean, damn, Luka Doncic shot horribly from the floor, 0 for 6. Is this signs of things to come? Yes and no. This is just one bad game. Okay, but again, to have these type of games going late into the season, is it a trend or is it a blip? I gotta see more from the Los Angeles Lakers before I start thinking LeBron James is gonna capture his 5th ring and Luka Doncic is gonna get his 1st ring, and they're gonna march their way through the West. Games like this show you how bad it can get. This game felt like a playoff atmosphere to me. And I just, you know what? It seemed like the Warriors showed up to play, and the Lakers did not, especially when they had all their horses. I don't know what's going on with Jackson Hayes getting minutes. Maybe he just didn't fit well against this team in the line going up against the Warriors. But I didn't see the defense. I didn't see the lob. I didn't see the engagement in getting Jackson Hayes. When Jackson Hayes is locked in, getting some offensive production, he does very good defensively, I've noticed, but it seemed like 15 minutes JJ Redick was messing with. I don't know what the excuse was for him, but the Lakers clearly don't have a solid big. So if you're gonna have a big, you might as well have a Jackson Hayes type who's a rim runner and a lob catcher, and you want to get him engaged. Lakers got the work cut out for them going forward, man. I'm not sure about this team and their playoff run. We'll see going forward. Thanks for watching. Leave me your thoughts. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.